Good morning, I'm PolarizedMoon and welcome back to Phantasy Star Online 2.
Which quest are you on?
There's an urgent quest going on right now, but I'm gonna ignore that for now, because I'm doing the story quests. There's a bunch of, there's still a full story arc left in this. I don't know if there's gonna be 1 or 2 episodes maybe, but we'll figure it out. You know how interesting it would be if we ended the episode 3 on episode 50, which would be the next episode?
Hello.
Hi!
Perfect timing.
Is it?
Me? Oh, I'm on investigation duty. You know, with the profound darkness back and the Falz spawn getting more active and all.
Great.
I figure I might as well use my spare time to go around and gather some intel. I'm resting when I need to, though, so no need to worry.
That's good.
Although, you're the one to worry about on that front. You and Matoy give the rest of us migraines with all your wild stunts. We can't complain too much, though. I guess it's thanks to your stunts that Matoy's back with us. Anyway, the profound darkness may be back, but being bound on Nefarious has kept it in check.
That's good.
So we're in the calm before the storm, essentially. The storm may be massive, but at least we have an idea of when and where it'll strike. Xiao apparently wants you and Matoy to rest up while we get arcs rearranged and ready to go. Can't say I disagree with him on that one. Persona may have offloaded all the F-Factor you two are building up, but it was still a crazy amount. You two really ought to take it easy. Figure out what your bodies need most, and get into the best fighting shape you can. You and Matoy both work yourselves too hard anyway. Give yourselves a little time to recharge. Oh, that's right. Speaking of Matoy, I wanted to ask you something.
Wondering what kind of gift to give her?
You read me like a book. It's not to celebrate anything in particular, but I thought it'd be a nice way to tell her I'm glad she's
Are they gonna
back.
give her the same thing?
Something like
That would be hilarious.
And besides, I never thanked her properly for saving me way back when.
Aww.
She seems like the type to tell me it's the thought that counts anyway, but still. Actually, I know I already asked, but I may not need an answer after all. This kind of gift means the most when it's from the giver's heart.
Aww.
So I'll keep thinking. Sorry to bother you.
Oh, I love this story arc here. There's a little something in mind. Do they both give her the same thing? I really hope that's what happens, because it would be perfect.
Both of you, let's just take it easy.
What are you doing here anyway, Clarice Grace? Weren't you out on duty on Nefarious?
I could ask you the same thing. I got a report that you were working down on Nefarious.
I wrapped up that job already, so I don't see what's wrong with me being here.
That goes double for me. I have important business with my predecessor.
Ah, that's a shame for you. It just so happens that I have business with Matoy as well. And by the way, could you drop the predecessor already and call her Matoy like a normal person?
Unfortunately for you, she is my predecessor. And I think you're the
Technically,
one who
they're
ought to
both
address
your
her with a little
predecessor.
more respect.
I mean, if we're being really technical here, they're both your predecessor, because one is where your title came from, and one is where your body came from, so...
Matoy doesn't have an issue with it, so what's the problem?
Oh, like you know what she's feeling. Maybe she hates it, right?
That cuts both ways. Maybe she's just too nice to admit she dislikes Miss Predecessor. Right?
Oh no.
To be honest, I don't really mind one way or another, I guess.
Just pick one!
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. I wish I knew why I'm the one getting yelled at.
Here I come, strolling up.
Here, I don't understand what's happening.
Did they have a goal in mind?
Think of something.
Oh, that's right. I almost forgot. I didn't just come here to argue with my less than brilliant friend here.
I didn't come here to pick a fight either, but someone jumped down my throat all of a sudden. So you both wanted to talk to me about something? I didn't do anything
Aww,
to upset you.
she's so pure. Ironically.
No, nothing like that.
You're completely fine, Miss Predecessor. Then what's the matter?
It's gonna be the exact same animation.
Paris!
Yeah.
Oh, don't these flowers grow on Nefarious? Are you serious?
We had the same idea.
Both of you wanted to give me these? Why?
Well,
Oh,
you've
they
just
both got
done
the
so
same
much
thing.
for
It's
me.
perfect.
And I wanted to give you something to show how much I appreciate it.
I thought and thought about what to give you until these flowers suddenly popped into my head. I had a feeling they'd probably make you
Aw.
happy.
I did wonder if it'd be better to give you something a little fancier.
But these were the right choice after all, I think.
Aww. Death glare.
I adore these flowers. Haven't I said so?
Aww.
Thank you so much, you two. I can't tell you how happy I am to get these. But I'm actually even happier just knowing how the two of you feel. I feel so warm inside. It's wonderful.
Aww. I love this. This is great. Perfect. Oh, there's more. Okay, cool, cool. I dig it. Oh, she's got a new weapon.
Hey, Miss Predecessor. How'd you get to be so strong? Oh, I guess I have Shion to thank for that. Oh, I see. Fascinating. Oh, by the way, that's a new weapon you got there, right? Who forged it for you? What's it like? Is it easy to get the hang of? Oh, well, Xiao said he had Sig craft this for me. But regular weapons break quickly in my hands, so I couldn't tell you how similar or different this one is.
Aw.
Intriguing. By the way, Miss Predecessor, how'd you get to be my predecessor? Did someone pick you? Well, apparently Shion chose me to fill an empty seat on the Council of Six. Probably to help against Code Abyss, I think. So probably not too different from you. It sounds like we both suddenly found ourselves being Claris Grays. Whoa! So I'm just like you? I don't mind hearing that one bit!
Uh-oh. Here we go. I like how the top of my head is just all,
Oh, it's you.
like always right out of frame.
Ugh. Just look at how clingy Claris Grays is getting. Before, she was so excited to pepper Matoy with questions. But when she actually got back, Claris Grays froze up and couldn't get a word out.
Makes sense.
Then the moment we broke the ice with those flowers, she started closing in. Just look at her. She's gone from one extreme to the other. With Matoy being who she is, she gives a proper answer every time, and that just eggs Claris Grays on even more. Ugh, she's clinging like a suckerfish on the side of a fish tank.
Feeling left out?
Huh? No way! Why would I be feeling left out? I'm not the least bit jealous, and I don't want to be in on that anyway. She's been going on and on about how much she wants to talk to Matoy, so fine, she can talk her head off. Huh? Oh, hey, Sarah! Damn it, we've been spotted.
Why are you lurking over there, Sarah? Come chat with us. You too, bonehead. You must be curious too, right? Go ahead. My predecessor will answer all your burning questions.
Any response to that?
Sure, I'll answer what I can for you. I like a good conversation, and I've been wanting to have a nice long talk with you, Sarah.
Aww.
Well, first of all, can you explain your tastes in clothes, Matoy? Are you into fashion?
Oh, yeah. I was wondering that, too. You have a knack for this particular type of outfit. Is that just Your thing?
No, Xiao made these for me. They weren't my idea.
Do you get stronger when you show more skin?
Oh my god.
No, that is absolutely... well... it might have something to do with it. I
Oh
do
my
absorb
god.
photons from the atmosphere.
Aha! So if I lose a few layers, I'll be unstoppable.
No,
Oh
we
my
girls
god.
can't just go parading everything in front of everyone.
You're not exactly one to talk.
Well, Sarah, you don't have much of a leg to stand on either.
Huh. Actually, Sarah shows a lot more skin than I do, but she's still weak. I guess there's not really a connection.
Oh,
Oh yeah?
my god.
Wanna try me?
I think I could get used to this, actually.
Get used to them fighting? I mean, sure. Oh, here we go. Now we're back to the main story. Fantastic. Alright, so now we're planning for the next invasion, I guess. Hi.
Hey, great timing.
Is it?
My brain feels totally fried.
You really don't have to try and get through this all at once. I have materials prepared for everything, you know?
Materials?
Yeah, but how am I supposed to stay focused on those walls of text? They're not gonna do it, but I still want to be ready, so let's go!
No, really, we're only making matters worse by cramming like this. It's time for a break. There's something I want to talk to you about anyway.
And what might that be?
I want to get you up to date on everything, including everything I just told Ulk.
Okay.
I'm planning to gradually step back from overseeing the everyday operations of ARCs.
Oh, so he's trying to find someone to take over
I'll
for
still
him.
make the calculations and predictions, of course. But I'll be leaving management to Ulk, the Six, and all our operatives. There's a number of reasons why. For one, I've seen how centralized control works out. Plus, I want ARCs to move forward of its own volition. But more than anything else, I want to focus on figuring out how we're going to overcome the profound darkness.
Okay, that makes
To
sense.
be honest with you, I'm not even sure there is a way to start. But we can't just sit on our hands. I don't want any more sacrifices made. The only thing holding the profound darkness back right now is you. Or rather, Persona.
Yeah.
You push back the profound darkness, chipping away at its power. Persona emerged from its weakened state, and used their powers to activate the time stream.
Great.
They keep turning back time for themselves to just before the profound darkness returned. But they can't go back any further.
So does that mean that I have to make Persona stronger somehow?
So they keep doing it over and over, keeping its powers locked away.
But that means Persona has to keep...
Exactly. They're sacrificing themselves for the benefit of us all. The thing is, we can't be sure how long this cycle will last. That's exactly why I want to focus on my calculations and find us a way to get everyone out alive. But, unfortunately, it seems we still have some other disturbances to handle first.
Uh-oh.
We've got a situation on our hands.
Often?
What's all the fuss about?
I didn't even see it there, mate. Listen, I'm not sure exactly how to explain this, but... Well, you see, so there's Yusi, right? Something came from her, or from somewhere, or was maybe, like, birthed? Yeah,
Uh-oh.
I don't know how to explain it all, okay? Just, can you come with me right now? Please. It'll make more sense if you see it for yourself. I'm begging you, mate.
So did the piece of Dark Falls that was stuck inside her come out?
He seemed... flustered.
His vitals all check out, so this is clearly nothing life-threatening. But whatever it is, it sure has him worked up.
I guess we're gonna go check it out.
It seems a new future that no one yet knows is beginning to come to fruition before our very eyes. I have a feeling this may be the final divergence matrix I give you. I'm trying to devise another way to visualize the possibilities, but we'll save that for another time, I guess. For now, just do what you always do.
Ruin the time stream? Break off into multiple timelines and go back in time and prevent catastrophe? I guess that's exactly what we need right now. Is the game frozen? Oh. Okay. I guess the game was frozen. Alright, let me get back in. There's not, scheduled maintenance right now, is there? Uh-oh. Is the game down? Maintenance in progress. Oh, well, I guess I'm gonna have to cut here and then come back, when the maintenance is over. Okay, I'm back. There was, about 10-minute unexpected server maintenance or something. So, we're back. The original. Is this the original Dark Falz? The girl that was taken over by Apprentice? Or something? Hi.
Oi! Over here, mate! Sorry to pull you all the way here, but I just don't have the words for what's going on. Fastest way is probably for you to take a gander for yourself.
Now you're here too? This keeps getting blown further and further out of proportion.
Okay.
But you see...
Oh, a visitor. Did you come all this way just to see me?
Hi. Okay. Oh my god.
You must be the ARC's operative these two mentioned. My name is Aurora. Pleasure to meet you. I guess that name wouldn't ring a bell for you, would it?
Okay. You are tiny.
Here, let me put it in terms you'd understand. You may know me as the very first apprentice. The original, you could say.
Okay, that's what I figured.
Ouch! What was that for, you barbarian?
That's something, really. Calling yourself the original? Big talk for someone who barely even remembers being apprentice.
That's quite rich coming from an incompetent swine like you.
Oh my god.
You see why I couldn't explain this? Not only did I not get it, but neither does Yusi, the one this actually happened
Wow.
to.
Okay, great.
This cheeky little miss was certainly born out of Yusi, calling herself Apprentice.
Often, do me a favor and don't use the word born here. The thought makes me gag.
Right back at you, barbarian woman. I'm stuck looking like a child due to your complete incompetence and inadequacy.
I recognize that voice.
Although, I can't deny it's nice to be young again like I'd hoped. Let me make this clear. I don't have the foggiest idea as to why I've been revived. All I can tell you for certain is that I've merged with Euclita here. We're literally inseparable, much to my dismay.
On that point, we agree.
Luna would love this character. Like,
Well,
100%.
Seeing that you're so miserable, you must love the company. I've hit a dead end asking these two, and searching my memory hasn't been fruitful either. So, I'll ask you, any idea as to why I might have appeared this way? Why would I, a faint echo left in Apprentice, have suddenly appeared now, in such a lackluster form?
Okay, so she was the leftover bit of... She's the leftover bit of Apprentice that was put inside Yusi. So, I would assume that this has something to do with Persona containing all of the Profound Darkness and all of the rest of Dark Falz, I would assume. The Profound Darkness being revived. Yeah, that's my
What?
thought.
Are you saying the Profound Darkness has come back? Again?
Explain that again.
Do try opening a dictionary sometimes, Euclita. If you want to know more, there's a favor I need from you first. A nice quid pro quo, if that phrase still means anything to you kids today.
Oh my god.
Who exactly do you think you are?
I used to be known as a goddess, I'll have you know. Well, seeing as I've returned to the plane of existence, I'd like to have a look around this planet. Maybe we'll find a way to unbind me from you, dear Euclita. Who can say?
Huh. I'll hold you to your promise.
Wow.
Hang on a tick, Yusi. We ought to tell Xiao.
That's very, very interesting.
You'll do it. Thanks a ton, mate. You've saved my life about 4 ways from Friday.
Okay.
Oi, Yusi! Wait up!
Okay then. So we've got an ancient little girl evil now. An ancient evil little girl now. That's fantastic. There's just so much plot in this game. Like, I understand why they just kind of like, oh, here's more after the credits. Just because there's so much plot, and this wouldn't really fit into...
Such a pleasure.
Hi. Hello.
Oh, I grow weary of this sour-faced contest Euclita and this fellow seem to be holding. Not to mention this snore of a planet. Everywhere you look, it's sand, sand, and more sand. It's just sad. What did you call it? Lilypaw? Can't recall if I've ever ruled this one.
Great. The
More
long pan.
importantly, Apprentice, I think it's time you explained what you meant when you said the profound darkness has returned again.
Please do watch your tongue, dearest Euclita. It's Aurora now, not Apprentice. What else would I mean but what I said? Don't you know the story of how the profound darkness arose in the time of we photoners? Yes, we photoners were responsible for creating that great evil. What a horrible moment that was.
Okay, so she's a photoner. That means that her spirit can be bound to bodies and objects, or bodies and objects, just like Luther then, because Luther was also a photoner, and he inhabited the body of a clone of one of the Council of Six. So I guess this would be a remnant of that power plus the power of the Dark Falls to inhabit people's bodies. Kind of something like that.
We never expected something so vile. We scrambled and scraped for a plan, a solution of sorts, and just managed to seal it away.
How'd you manage to steal away a massive, awful thing like that?
Let me see. I'm just repeating what I've heard, but... The profound darkness sees all beings that use photons as its foes. No matter how far away, it hunts them, bent on erasing them. Our answer? We forced all our photons into one single person and sealed them away, together with the profound darkness, obviously.
Oh. Would that be my toy?
You did what? Are you serious?
I don't know or care exactly what the process involved, but a good admiral friend of mine told me that's what happened, so it must be true.
That's horrible.
So is Matoy also
Horrible?
a photoner?
How? It was the best possible solution. All it took was one person's sacrifice to save everyone else.
Yeah, we're not going to do that.
Why are you acting like a goody two-shoes in this situation anyway? You were the original apprentice.
We didn't.
Goody two-shoes. Maybe I am. I doubt I would have thought anything of that when I was apprentice either. But now I'm actually indignant about it. I knew it. It's not just my memories. My mind is being controlled too.
Of course, Darkfall still handed our butts to us after we sealed them away, so I don't have much of a leg to stand on.
You really don't.
I'm getting bored with this area. Let's go on to the next one.
Okay then. There's a lot to process here. The photoner's failures. Huh. Interesting.
Hey, mate. Glad you're here. Aurora's giving us shiploads of headaches, as usual.
Not surprised. There seem to be a lot of, like,
Hey,
sibling squabbling
all
in this.
spikes and spiders. UC's not all hung up on the past or trying to keep everyone at arm's length anymore.
Well, that's good.
I think having someone else to talk to has been super good for her.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's usually more arguing than talking, but my point stands. Come to think of it, I haven't been back to the Ark's ship lately. Is everything okay there?
It's about the same, actually.
Io and Fourier told me they're planning to change the ship's organizational structure or something. Sure you don't need to help with that?
They said the same thing about changing the administrative structure back in our day, too. Trust me, you don't want to do that. It'll turn out much worse than you think. Take it from someone who's been there. Come to think of it, you smell a bit like Shion.
That's creepy.
What is Shion up to these days?
Ha.
Is Shion doing well?
Not quite. Shion's gone now.
Huh? Shion's gone? Did she? So there's something like a copy of Shion around, but she is gone now. Huh. I see.
Aw.
I see. So Shion has passed on, huh? I guess that's that.
She actually seems remorseful.
So there's still a copy of Shion around, but the original is gone.
You keep saying that,
Shion
yes.
doesn't exist anymore.
Yes.
That sure brings back old memories. We tried to make copies of Shion too, you know.
Oh, really?
But we failed every single time. This was back during the fall of the Photoner civilization. We tried to copy Shion so we'd have someone to run our organization, which was pretty bloated after we expanded it to the whole universe. The first one's specs were perfect, but we couldn't control it at all. We ended up throwing it into subspace.
You can't just do that to living beings, putting them in subspace or alternate dimensions. I swear you Photoners did such abhorrent things.
You're right, it was pretty awful of us. That must be why we paid such a heavy price. After countless failures, we finally succeeded at making a copy we could control. Or so we thought.
Is the Profound Darkness a copy of a failed copy of Shion?
Unfortunately, it ended up inheriting every malicious thought or greedy desire Photoners had at the time.
Or is Dark Falz a false copy of Shion?
And it became the Profound Darkness.
That's right.
Oh, no, I was
Greed,
right the first
desire, and
time.
malice are despicable things. That's how people, I mean all of them, really are when you get down to it.
I'm not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure how the relationship between the Profound Darkness and the Dark Falz works just yet. It seems like the Dark Falz may have come from the Profound Darkness, but at the same time, they're saying that the Profound Darkness attacks anything that uses photons as power, and Dark Falz are kind of made of photons. So I'm not entirely sure how that works out, but I think they're probably going to explain that coming up, possibly.
How do you know so much? Were you the one giving all the orders?
Me? Give orders? Huh, as if. I couldn't have been less interested.
Was it, Luther by any chance?
I only cared about one thing, making sure I was beautiful.
That's not surprising.
I was the most beautiful of the Photoners. I could have any man in the universe that I wanted. I was known as the goddess of beauty. Military officers, politicians, all men fell victim to my charm. And get this, anyone lucky enough to spend the night with a beauty of my caliber couldn't help but spill their deepest secrets. I heard all sorts of things. Some things I wanted to know, and some I didn't.
I see.
Stories of power struggles so awful they would make you sick. Words strung together by nothing but hate and malevolence. There's nothing uglier than people who only ever think about screwing over everyone else.
I agree.
Not that I was any better. I was desperately kicking down any women I saw as potential rivals, too.
Ooh, the significance of being here. Oh, looks like we've got a fight on our hands. We're not gonna fight the profound darkness, are we? That would be kind of, that would kind of suck. Oh, looks like we do have some kind of fight going on here.
After doing a bit of walking around here, I've realized that the power of the Dark Falz apprentice has been sealed on this planet.
How do you know that?
Is that why...
I was a Dark Falz. At one point, anyway. Can't you feel it too, Euclita?
Don't lump me in with you.
What's with a cold shoulder? Fine, I'll just explain what my thinking is here.
Technically, there's only one of us here in this group that hasn't been a Dark Falz at one point in the past or the future or an alternate timeline.
That giant mining rig is whittling down the power of the apprentice to keep it sealed here, right?
Oh, interesting.
Not that I really know anything about that machine or this planet. This moment in time, this entire location, they're completely alien to me. Plus,
She moves
I
very
can't sense the existence of
softly
any
and
photoners
slowly.
here, or anywhere on the
kinda
entire
creepy.
world. They really were wiped out. They're just gone.
Yeah, the last photoner was...
Are you?
I wonder if that mining rig is working properly.
I mean, it seems like it is. The smoke is really billowing up.
Is that a good thing?
But if Apprentice's power is being weakened, what exactly am I sensing? Could there be some kind of catalyst up ahead?
Hey, where the heck do you think you're going?
Is she gonna try to take the power back?
Yusi, what should we do?
Well, we can't just go off and leave her. She and I are linked together.
What happens if you get too far away from each other? You just... Alright, I guess we're following. I do like their wing capes. Those are so cool. I want one. Oh, hello. I guess we're down in the mine again. So this is again a mine that's not actually a mine. This is then just trying to seal away,
Oi, wait
or
up a sec.
it's siphoning out
You just walked us all
Apprentice's
right into the
powers.
corrupted region.
Corrupted region? That sounds about right for an unstable place like this. This has to be the profound darkness's feeding ground, and where its eventual prey is raised. But
Okay.
the profound darkness ended up being revived somewhere else altogether, didn't it?
So what does that mean?
In that case, there's no need for this corrupted region anymore. It's just hanging in limbo. Or, well, maybe not. This place doesn't fit in with the rest of the world. Time flows differently here than everywhere else.
Okay.
It's pretty much like how I am now. Euclita?
You sent something up ahead, right? If we're going to investigate, we should hurry up and get to it.
So am I gonna be running through here now? Oh. Or is this just a boss fight thing? I mean, there's a lot of these that are one or the other at this point. Underground shafts. Okay. Let's check it out. Alright. So it looks like we need to get through here. Perfect. Alright. Time to... Debris is blocking the way. Okay. So we need to go out this direction. Oh, okay. Wow. Oh, nope. No thank you. Whoa. Who's doing... Oh. Euclid is really powerful. Alright. Time to go through here. Oh, I guess we go down there. Alright. I guess we're weaving our way around all these broken things. I get it. Gun Kaiser. Oh. Is that thing just Naruto running around? Rapid Gilnos. Oh, well, that was easy. Alright, I guess we're just gonna plow our way through this. Okay, this is... Okay. Oh, there's a lot. Alright, I can take those all out in one shot. Okay. Nope, you die. Okay, cool, we did it. That was easy. Completed. Wow, they're just arguing the whole time. Okay, let me try to take one of these out. Ooh. Kaiser Balger, Gun Kaiser. Okay, these guys aren't too hard to take out. Oh, I got my photon blast. All right, that must be the. Oh, there's. Yeah, all come here. Oh, hi. Blading Gale. That's cool. I like that thing. Okay. Ow. Oh, you had missiles. Okay, could you stop with these blades? Oh, they have, well, I guess they're dead. I was gonna say they have, stuff in their back. Or they have a weak point on their back. Alright. Moving on. So I guess we're getting down through the corrupted region then. Oh, is that why she said time flows differently here?
The region is pretty much the worst. It's like all of the crappiest things in the universe decided to band together and settle here.
Is that why it's not
If
destroyed?
the corrupted region adapted itself to the planet completely, it'd be even worse than this, don't you think?
I mean, technically, yes.
I don't know anything about that. I'm not a Dark Falz. Hey, Euclita. Why did you become a host for Apprentice?
A perfectly valid question. I'd very much like to know the answer.
Yusi just got caught up in it. Don't make her out to be like you. You became a Dark Falz on your own.
On my own. Huh. It's true. I became a Dark Falz of my own volition.
Wow.
Care to listen to a little story of mine?
Sure.
A story about the most beautiful woman in the world who made it all the way to the top through her sheer beauty. My story.
She's very melodramatic.
I was confident in everything about me. My cuteness, my beauty, my skill, my experience. I wanted to be second to no one. While everyone around me crumbled to the bottom, I alone remained at the top. But the people beneath me kept reaching up.
She's doing like
Masses
a
of greedy hands tried
dance.
to grab me by the ankles and pull me down.
Interpretive dance. Oh.
I was beset by not only their hands, but by the very nature of the world. People grow weary. They grow old. I couldn't fight it. People rise and fall. That's just the way of the world. I knew that, but still, I couldn't bring myself to get off the stage. Should I have cloned myself or sought a new body to stay young? No, that's not who I am. I became #1 by staying just the way I was. So, if I don't stay the way I am, there's no point to anything.
Okay.
In the meantime, our grand effort to produce a copy of Xion failed so drastically that it gave birth to the profound darkness. It was such a tumultuous time, but me, I didn't give a rat's ass about any of it.
Oh my
I was
god.
fighting in a different world. A beautiful, yet frightening world. Fraught with lies, doubt, and jealousy. Wanting to stay more beautiful than everyone. Be more entrancing than everyone. Be younger than everyone. That was all I
You can't
ached
technically
for.
be younger than everyone.
I should have stopped there. But...
And thanks to that, here we are.
I know. I don't need you to tell me again. But it wasn't all my fault. I'm not the only Dark Falz that's been born. Others went on a rampage.
We can't erase what we apprentice hosts have done, Aurora. We corrupted so many planets, and helped revive the profound darkness. We share some responsibility for that. We both do.
Oh, you see.
Something's bothering me. Let's go further in.
Alright. Normally I would cut the episode here, I think. I think I lined this all up correctly, but I'm going to keep going